Hey guys, it's Tanner Manson from Future Investing, and today I want to talk to you guys about the evolution of Wealthsimple. Now, for most of my regular viewers, you may only know it from, Wealthsimple Trade or something like this, but they actually are starting to have a suite of products that are absolutely amazing and revolutionizing the financial industry here in Canada. Now, Wealthsimple isn't really revolutionizing, worldwide. It's mainly here in Canada, because there are certain products like Robinhood or Venmo or Cash App that have, revolutionized certain parts of the financial industry that just have not come to Canada due to the regulations and all the different paperworks and things that you have to sign up for these companies. They just have not come into Canada because obviously we're way bigger of a space, 13 different provinces, yet only about 1/10 of the population of the US. It just doesn't make a whole lot of financial sense for some company like Robinhood to jump through all of those hoops for maybe, 3, 4, maybe 5 million new users into their platform. Now, I want to go through a timeline of all the revolutionary things that Wealthsimple has done for Canadians, for Canadians that want to take their personal finance seriously, their stock market investing, all these different things, and how they're changing the game for us up here in the north. But before we get into it, although I am actually a licensed financial security advisor as my full-time job, none of these stocks or topics that we talk about today are in any way my recommendation. This is merely my opinion, and you can choose to do what you wish with this information. Now, if you could, hit the like button down below and subscribe if you want to see more financial content just like this. Now, let's first start off by talking about how Wealthsimple was started back in 2014. They started with their first product in the suite called Wealthsimple Invest. This is where the Wealthsimple team took a robo-advisor platform and mixed it in with actual live advisors to get, Canadian investors their mix of stocks and bonds and start to get them investing in mutual funds. Each client would be matched with a live advisor and actually get proper advice on things like risk assessment and long-term goals and how they could possibly, invest to reach those certain types of goals and achievements in their life. Now, even back in 2014, they already started to revolutionize the space by putting the firm having no actual retail space. If you wanted to go in to see your advisor in person, it just wasn't possible. It was either via text, email, or phone calls. Wealthsimple also started by having no account minimums, no transaction fees, and also charging some of the lowest account fees of just about 0.4% to 0.5% depending on how much money you had in your accounts. Now, Wealthsimple didn't actually have this crazy explosive start that everyone thought that they did. It was actually right around 2018 whenever things started to pick up because Wealthsimple had created their Wealthsimple Roundup. Now, Wealthsimple didn't revolutionize this or change anything. All they did was take something that was already done in the United States and brought it to Canada. And that, honestly, is the theme of Wealthsimple, okay? All they're doing is just catching up to the big brothers in the United States that have done this before, spent all the R&D trying to figure out these platforms that work. Wealthsimple just comes in and takes them along the way, and I'm glad they're doing so. Pretty much Roundup is like this micro investing strategy where every time you go to use your debit card or credit card, let's say you go and pay for some sort of, pack of gum for $1.80. What they would do is they'd draw out $2 out of your account, they'd pay for the $1.80 for the gum, and they'd invest the rest, the 20 cents. Every single transaction that you would have, they would always round up to the next dollar and invest that amount. It gave beginners a head start on their investing journeys and got them used to seeing portfolios go up or down and, get used to the volatility of the markets, even with as low as, 20 cents up to probably like $100 as you start to build the accounts up slowly. Once investors would see that the accounts are obviously working and obviously it's going like the stock market would and it's heading up for most of the days that it's available, is that they start to actually put in their own money, start to put in, $100 here, maybe $1,000, $10,000, and the accounts would grow that way over time. This is where Wealthsimple really became mainstream for young investors. Now, as Wealthsimple started to gain traction and get a lot of names knowing what the company was, they actually branched out first into their second product, which was Wealthsimple Save. This product is very, very simple, definitely not as intricate as Wealthsimple Invest. It was merely a savings account with a 1.7% interest rate going long term. Not too much to add to it other than, later, and we'll get to this, that there's another product that actually takes over Wealthsimple Save. Wealthsimple Save is no longer available. Now, this is where I'm really excited. In March of 2019, Wealthsimple Trade was then launched, and I was actually one of the first adopters, not one of the first, but one of the first 1,000 for sure. Wealthsimple was able to offer a stock and ETF trading platform where you're able to buy and sell Canadian and American stocks absolutely commission-free. No other company in Canada has done that before. Even to this day, there are very, very few competitors, especially big-name brands like Trade or some of the big banks. They still do not do this to this day. Only in America do you see things like like TD Ameritrade, Robinhood, and Charles Schwab actually following the free commission trading, Wealthsimple to this day is still only, one of the first to do this in Canada. And actually, just very, very recently, of July 8th of 2021, they actually just added fractional shares to their platforms. So you're able to actually purchase, little parts of a stock, like Shopify, for example, which is a $2,000 Canadian stock. You can actually put in as little as $1 and just get that fractional portion of that stock, which if it ever doubled, the amount of money that you chose, whether it's $1, $100, $1,000, would also double as well. Now, although that's the platform that I use most for Wealthsimple, it's definitely not the only product that I use, because Wealthsimple has actually expanded into multiple different products past that. For example, in September of 2019, they went on a product spree, actually buying up a company called Simple Tax, and they rebranded it to Wealthsimple Tax. With the addition of Wealthsimple Tax, they were able to add an online tax return preparation and tax filing service to add on to their suite of financial products. It's also another amazing product that Wealthsimple has added, and it's actually very good and does compete very well against other products like TurboTax. Then, in January of 2020, Wealthsimple went all the way by adding a new high-interest savings account called Wealthsimple Cash. They're hoping to have a full-service checking account with debit cards and credit cards, everything that you might possibly need, and get that full banking service that Wealthsimple wants to add, and they're hoping to do that by the end of 2021. Then, by November of 2020, Wealthsimple Cash had completely taken over for what Wealthsimple Save was supposed to be. So if you ever do try to get back to Wealthsimple Save, it just redirects you to Wealthsimple Cash at this point. Now, this part of the video is actually pretty special to me, because I get to add in my first affiliate link, which is actually with Wealthsimple Cash. With Wealthsimple Cash, you're able to send and receive payments from, either friends or strangers or whatever, absolutely free without any account minimums. You create a secure cash sign like mine's here that will allow anyone to send or request money from you as long as they have the app as well. It allows anyone you may know or meet to just be able to send you money or give you a tip or whatever, and without you actually giving out any personal information like cell phone or email. Now, this is not a new thing. In America, there have been options like Venmo or Cash App, but here in Canada, we have not had any of those options. With my link in the description down below, you'll get $25 just for signing up. No need for any additional deposits or payments needed. I will also receive an affiliate bonus whenever you sign up, so if you want to support the channel, this is the best way to directly do so. And personally, I have never seen a sign-up bonus that's this large just for signing up without any indication of any new deposits or withdrawals or anything. So make sure you sign up soon if you want the app, because this might not stick around forever. Anyways, that's all. Let's get back to the video. Then in July of 2020, Wealthsimple did what all young investors wanted them to do, and they added Wealthsimple Crypto, a cryptocurrency platform that allowed you to trade in two separate cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and Ethereum. This service is offered through the same web portal as Wealthsimple Trade, except it just uses a non-registered account to open up a Wealthsimple crypto account. Much like Wealthsimple Trade, this service also has no fees. But now, approximately 1 year later, in June of 2021, Wealthsimple actually expanded this platform out to 14 different new currencies. I'm not going to read them all out, but if you would like, here's a list of all the 14 different cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's pretty much all whenever it comes to the suite of products that Wealthsimple has put out so far. But unlike 2014, these days, Wealthsimple has expanded into millions of clients. They have approximately $8 billion of assets under management. Wealthsimple has also gone internationally and expanded into the US to allow other investors to join in on what's happening here in Canada in this amazing Canadian fintech that's taking over the country. I can definitely see them soon getting into things like margin accounts, loans, mortgages, even options trading, and there's so many different options for them to explore in the long run. I personally don't understand how they're staying profitable. Like, they're blazing into every area with some of the lowest fees possible. And there are a reason why Questrade has these sorts of fees, right? Because there is an expense to run these sorts of businesses. But Wealthsimple is just ignoring all these things. They're giving amazing incentives to sign up, no advertising on the things. They say that they do not even sell your information, low commission fees, all these things. Even whenever they said Wealthsimple Cash said that they were going to add a credit card, they put on 5% back whenever you buy groceries and eating out, things like this, and also adding that there would be no foreign transactions if you were to exchange in a different currency. I don't even know how that happens. I don't know of other credit cards that do that, but yeah, they're just blazing into every area. It's just crazy to not want to invest in their platforms whenever they're giving all the power to, the smaller investors and giving them all the sort of leg ups that, the bigger investors used to get before. Now, if you are interested in possibly reaping the rewards of what, Wealthsimple could possibly become, they are actually trading on the stock market. Not alone, okay? They do have a parent company, Power Corporation. They're a massive Canadian financial company that owns a bunch of different companies within the financial space here in Canada. And actually, you can actually buy the stock on Wealthsimple Trade. So if you do want to buy that stock, I know they do have a pretty crazy dividend, but if you want to buy that stock, make sure you do it on Wealthsimple Trade to support the company that you're actually buying. Anyways, that's it for me today, guys. If you liked the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to see more financial content just like this. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below of what you'd like to see next. And until next time, guys, stay safe trading. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.